morning, guys. It's not morning anymore, it is afternoon. It's almost 1 o'clock. I just got home from a long walk with our neighbor and my boyfriend Christella. They are on their way home. They went to the sushi place. I had to go home because my tummy started completely broke this morning. Most likely 99% certain that it's just an IBD. It's just IBD. However, I might need to go and talk to a doctor to see what I'm gonna do about it, because it's like every other day intermittent and I can't continue having this amount of pain every other day. It's just not possible. So we'll see how we're gonna do it. I did, however, step by the local tap to pick up milk, and I also picked up a drink to hydrate myself because I'm a little bit dehydrated. And then I also picked up a little piece of chocolate, some Lindt orange chocolate, because I was hungry and I saw the chocolate. I'm like, I'm gonna have that chocolate, that's just how it's gonna be. But I'm still waiting for Christopher to get home so that I can eat a couple of pieces of sushi for lunch. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a different lunch day that I usually have. And then I'm gonna start writing my blog post, upload the video and all of those things that I was supposed to have done yesterday evening. But yeah, you already know about it. If you saw yesterday's video, you already know about it. It's kind of fun when you talk about it that way, because so far I haven't edited that video. So I have that video to edit. I have a couple of cards to record today. So those are kind of the plans that I'm going to do today. And then we'll see how much of them I will get to. But yeah, good morning or good lunch, everyone. I'm hoping that you have an awesome day, and I'll check back in with you a little bit later. I'm blue, ba-da-bee-ba-da-bum, ba-ba-dee-ba-da-bum. Yeah, the sun is going down here in Sweden. It's like 3:30 or something. I have edited all the videos. Yay! So the videos edited, they're uploaded, the craft videos are scheduled, the vlog, I'm still waiting for it to process. Probably have processed by now. I had a shower in between, so it's probably processed by now. I'm gonna just push some buttons and then it will go live, so that's awesome. Jumped into a shower because I was feeling icky after all the tummy pain and the walk and everything, and I kind of enjoy having showers midday. That is kind of my thing. So yeah, I had a shower. It was very comfortable and I smell really good now. I am a little bit worried because I don't know what the name of the things in America is right now, not on the top of my head. It's not FDA, but the one that is responsible for COVID protection. In Sweden it is Folkhälsomyndigheten, which is basically an association, but it's a political or a state-run association for people's health, basically. They are the one that has the responsibility that if we get some kind of disease into the country, they make all the decisions about it. For example, if we would get something that is so highly intoxicating like Ebola, they're the only governmental kind of department is what I was after, not association, department, that is allowed to kind of shut down portions of Sweden just to make that virus or disease to kind of not go outside of that. So they have been responsible over how we take care of COVID, and we have taken care of COVID. Like, Sweden haven't just let it run wild. but we haven't shut down completely. What they have done is that they have relied on the Swedish people, that we are pretty isolated as it is as persons. We are all a little bit inside ourselves, so they kind of stay home, don't go shopping, don't go out, don't do this, and most people actually are listening to it. So it's been I think we couldn't be in groups of more than 500 people. We had a period when it was no more than 50 people, and right now they have done these they came out just like an hour or so ago, these really targeted, and Stockholm is one of those, because Stockholm is the biggest city with the most people in it. So we have had the most cases of COVID. COVID is going rapidly up in Sweden, just as it does everywhere except for like Taiwan and South Korea. I don't know, China maybe. But yeah, so we are now having not a lockdown, but we are recommended that we should stay off communal traffic again. I'm gonna need to take that on Monday, because I need to go into the office, because I probably will need to go in and get computers and phones and stuff like that, so that I can work from home. We shouldn't go to malls, we shouldn't go to coffee shops, we shouldn't go, there's like, if you can, you should lock down. That is the kind of idea. So that is updated. I'm a bit worried about all of this, because I think as everyone has this fatigue, everyone is tired of this, everyone just don't want to be out and about, or they want to be out and about, they want to meet people. Children up to year 12, yeah, I think it's up to year 12, or is it up to year 10, should be in school, like, but the above should go to distance learning completely. This is kind of the rules that we had when the COVID came, so we're locking down Swedish way, which is a little bit sad. It's also because they are taking this decision means that it is on the rise pretty a lot, which worries me, because I am still in the risk zone because of my asthma, because of my blood clotting issue is actually that is one of the functions that the virus attacks, so I'm a little bit worried about that. And also I'm newly operated, so it's not, yeah, I'm worried. That's how it is. But I am going to go in, I'm going to do a little bit of card making. Me and Christopher need to go shopping today. We need to pick up food, so that is going to happen. We were talking about doing tomorrow, but tomorrow is Friday, and I think everyone got salaries last week, but there's a few that didn't, and they got it on Monday. And then usually the Friday after the salaries, people shop a lot, and there's a lot of people in the stores, so we thought going on Thursday we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, by the way, 99% of people in Sweden get their salary once a month, and the dates are between like 25th and 27th. And if your salary day lands on a weekend, you get it the Friday before that weekend. So we got really big like rules and regulations on how you get your salary. There are some people, if you have benefits, or if you are living on the state for reasons, you can get your salary the 15th, but it has to do when you are born. Don't know why, but that is how it is. Yeah, and I think benefits for being parents, like you get the state helps with a lot of money, and one thing is that every month every child get a specific amount of money. I think it's around $100 every month for every child, and then you get, if you have more than so and so many children, you get a little bit of extra. And these money was instated when Swedes were not having children. However, they were never removed. Right now, I would rather see these money go to people that really needs them than that every Swede that has children gets those money. I think it's an unnecessary thing, but if you really need the money, of course you should have them. Also, you get you have paid child leave, different ways, and those days are also paid by the states, and I also think they are paid out the 15th. So yeah, that's how it is to live in actually fairly functioning socialism country. Like, socialism doesn't need to be bad. It isn't inherently bad. And if you look at communism, you look at fascism, you look at all the isms, you can always find a little core that is supposed to be good. But because of stupid people that likes to play with other people's minds, there's very often that socialism, fascism, communism goes bad, where the person that ends up being in charge doesn't do everything for themselves, not for the people. So there's always a little bit of a core that is good, and Swedish socialism is actually really good. I feel that I have the choices I want. I have free education. I do pay very high taxes. I pay about 30% taxes up to a certain amount, and then it's 50% taxes on all my salary. We pay 25% taxes on all food. It's a lot of money that goes out in taxes, but we do get them back somehow. So I don't know how this ended up being a conversation about socialism and taxes, but it ended up being that. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go in and get the video uploaded and maybe start doing some crafting. Beautiful lighting. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix this. We're gonna have to have better lighting in the whole apartment so it's easier to vlog. It's actually time for me to head to bed. I'm just gonna brush my teeth and get my sleeping wear on. However, I have been doing stuff. I did sit down and just relax for an hour or so because I was a little bit tired after I gotten everything up and uploaded and everything, and then I sat down to make some cards, and because those gonna be up just a couple of hours after this video goes up, here we go. So the idea that I had when I talked with you in my last video yesterday was that I would use my coordinating inks, and instead of coloring the characters like I usually do, I would just stamp them. So I did that. I started with this little dude, and all I've done is I have stamped him in the coordinating ink with this cardstock. It's grape jelly, I think. And then I used some white embossing powder on the sentiment and a white pen. It's a Caran d'Ache luminous white. It's a color pencil. It's actually super creamy. It's very similar to the Prismacolor pencils. It's better, but similar. So it gets really good in white. Then I have this. Again, I've used that coordinating ink with the cardstock. The purple is also grape jelly, both of them. It's my favorite thing. The stamp sets are from Simon Says Stamp, and then I used Trick or Treat, and also I used these little ghost stamps, which I heat embossed in some Ranger holographic embossing powder, which is like super glittery. I love using it for backgrounds. Then I have a super simple one, which is Spooky, which I just took 6 different purple markers that goes pretty good after each other to color in the name Spooky. I have another one of those where I use the Halloween sentiment, and then I also colored in the little candy corn with some orange and yellow tones. I took the same Halloween stamp set, and I did that same, you know, coordinating ink on the cardstock, and then just outlining it with the white color pencil. And the last one, coordinating ink for the background, which is just randomly stamping a whole bunch of spider webs, and then taking the coordinating or the Boo Crew stamp set and just color that little thing there. And yeah, those were the cards that I made today. So I made 6 cards from 2 stamp sets, 2 cardstock types of cardstock, and a little bit of ink. It was a lot of fun. I did have some boo-boos. I did have some bad results that went into the garbage can. So I figured a few things out, and I didn't give up, which I feel really, really awesome about. They're pretty quick cards, so it should be a pretty quick video to edit. So hopefully I'll get it edited and voiced over and everything. Christopher is going most likely work from office. He has half day tomorrow, so while he is doing that, I have the apartment for myself. So I'm gonna make sure that I get up at least at 7 so that I can edit and voice over before he gets home. But yeah, that's the plan tomorrow. We also been shopping, food shopping, and we very like purposely we parked the car very close to the grocery store. We still went to the mall, but just to the grocery store in the mall, and parked the car as close as possible. Went up, shopped everything we needed. We shopped some meat. We're gonna have, there's this New Year's dish that Christopher parents do, which is like thinly sliced raw potato that you cook in the oven together with a unholy amount of garlic and like slices of the fillet of the ox. I do not know. Beef fillet or something like that. I don't know what you call it. I don't know. Oxfilé, it's what it's called in Swedish. But anyhow, so you're gonna have that in the oven. You do all of that, you put it in the oven, and then it is like ovenly grilled and stuff. It's super good. And they had some very, very affordable meat, like reduced price and stuff. So we thought, hey, we're gonna do this because we do eat meat on somewhat regular basis, because both me and Christopher needs our B12 and all the proteins and everything, but we rarely buy filet beef because that's usually expensive. For dinner today though, we ate like this pre-grilled chicken, and he had baby back ribs, and so that was basically our dinner. So yeah, just simple, everything is simple today, but we got everything bought that we needed, so that's nice. Yeah, that's been, yeah, our friend came over. We went out, the walk that we did today We had a walkout during lunch where my tummy totally crashed. So yeah, we had our neighbor with us, and we contacted him when we went shopping to see if he wanted something, and he did. So he came down to pick it down, ended up getting a cup of coffee. He drinks coffee at least late. Neither me or Christopher does, but hey, that's okay. And he was cuddling with Gizmo, and we were just sitting and chatting. It was really, really nice. Really, really nice. But yeah, it's been a good day, even though I had that crash and a lot of pain, and I'm still in pain on my left side. I think it's just the lower intestines, so that's just how it is. However, I think I'm gonna need to talk to my doctors on Monday, so we'll see. I don't know who to call though. I think I probably should call my gynecologist, but at the same time, most likely he will say that I'm gonna call my general practitioner, because I actually don't think that this is something that like has to do with the surgery. I think the surgery most likely has triggered an IBD event, but I don't think the surgery has done anything to the intestines, so that is why I have pain. So I think that I really need to talk to my general practitioner to talk about having figuring out IBD and see if we can get that done. But that means that I need to have another one of those endoscopy things, and I really don't want to. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how I feel this weekend, if it's kind of go off, because like the main pain that I've been having from all of the cutting and everything that they did is getting very, very low. So hopefully the intestines will kind of say, hi, we're all right again, and then everything is gonna be all right. But yeah, my hair is just like big troll's hair. Doesn't do what I want it to do. It's okay. But well, I'm gonna head to bed. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. So good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.